going on, everybody, and happy Monday to you. Just getting in here, start working, man. It is around almost 9 o'clock. It's somewhat of a late start, but I ain't got that much to do, so it was okay. This weekend was fairly decent. Not that bad, actually. Get into that in a second. I spent my weekend kind of like trying to organize. I started opening up the 10 boxes of makeup that I had and organizing that, and I'll show you that. So it's kind of a mess, but I got these organized over here. Bunch of stuff here. Got that. Got some stuff hiding in there. Got these little bags. I try to put like with like early in the separation process. This is just kind of the first step, right? So like stuff like this though will go through a second step. But you got this box of stuff. Got a couple things over here in this box. So this is the first step. So that's step one. What I do is separate the main stuff out the boxes first, just so I can have them all categorized. If I can put like with like, I do, of course, make it easier. A lot of this stuff is only one shade or whatever, so it won't need a second separation. But for the things that's like multiple shades, like these and a bunch of the other stuff, that's the second process that I'll do. So what I'm going to do with that is, my stepdaughter wants to make some money. She's 14 and she can't start working until next month when she's 15, because in PA is 15. So I'm gonna have her come over here and work with me, and I'm gonna just pay her to help me separate shades and things like that, and she can make her a couple extra bucks. So we'll do that part, and then I got 5 more boxes after that. So now, since I'm down to those 5 boxes, I have been doing like retail arbitrage and stuff just to kind of mix stuff in. Oh, and at this point, I'm pretty much in a profit by about 30, if my calculations are right, about $35, $40 at this point, and I still got a lot of stuff to sell on that lawn and garden. I had more stuff selling on Amazon and eBay over the weekend. So I think I might actually have a little bit more back, but I calculated about $30, $40 in profit at this point with. So I think by the time it's all said and done with, I should make about $150, $200 off of that box, which ain't that bad. Ain't that bad. Order wise though, Walmart, let me see. I did all the orders from yesterday, and I got a few more today. So what was it? 44 yesterday, 44 last night. These are all the orders I did from last night for Walmart. That way I ain't gotta do everything this morning, you know. 44. All right, and as of right now, we got 7 more on Walmart. So altogether, that's going to be what, 51? So 51 Walmart orders. I only had 10 Amazon orders, but that's the ship out. I did send some stuff in FBA 2 weeks ago, which have been selling pretty good. Actually, they're almost out, so I need to go see if I can find some more. But I got 10 Amazon orders going out. And eBay, surprisingly, was busier than I thought for me this weekend, man. I got 20 orders over the weekend, right? For me, since I haven't been doing as much on eBay, I'll tell you what, just making sure I list a minimum of 3 items a day on eBay has done wonders for me. Like, and I usually sell more than 3 a day, but just keeping that consistency in activity, it does something for the algorithm, man, that you just can't deny. But the majority of items that I sold, well, not the majority, but a good portion of them were multi-quantity orders. So that even helped even more. Let me see. I sold 2 wholesale lots. That totaled $100. Sold another lot. That was a smaller lot, total 14. three, 4. This lot was bigger. This was like 6 nail polishes, SE nail polishes. That order totaled almost $50. And I sold like 3 items from the 888 lots, lawn and garden lot. So a lot of that stuff is actually selling fairly quickly. So altogether, total, we got 51, 61, 81 orders. And it seemed like I've been kind of around that amount lately. 80. I haven't gone over 100 probably, man, since the summer started. Haven't been over 100 orders. Coming off the weekend, that is. I ain't talking about per day. But just coming off the weekend, I haven't done over 100 orders off the weekend probably since the summer started. So I've been hovering around between 80 and like 90, 95, which, whatever. However, I have been increasing my average sale price. So that part of my plan is working out, and I like that. And then finally, before I start, because I don't want to talk too much, because I do want to get my orders started and get shipping done and everything, and I got some stuff I got to package up. But I wanted to touch base with y'all this Monday morning and see how everybody was doing, and also the all those orders pretty much with Ground Select, the new Ground Select. You do get here's what I like. So some people won't like it. You know, we already seen videos about it, and some people don't know how it's going to work out and this and that. I think on average, even if the USPS raises rates, on average, it's going to work in our benefit. Now, I don't know if you sell mostly heavier items. I don't know, right? And then USPS might not even be the best option. But for us who sell some items that's in that under 1 pound range, and then maybe you sell an item that's maybe in that 2, 3, 4 pound range, I think overall, because you ship to a bunch of different places, and because some of that stuff is going to be cheaper, like for instance, I had a package going to Arizona, 2 pound package. What was it? This, right? It's just this. Sold this on Walmart, okay? Now, usually, I will put this in a flat rate envelope, all right? Regular flat rate envelope. Put it in the box, put it in a flat rate envelope. So, just like this. Boom, and then flat rate envelope. And no, it does not get damaged. I put tape over it. I put it inside of a bag, put it in that box, put it in a flat rate envelope. I have never had anybody like say it got damaged. So, but that was $7.60 because that was the cheapest amount, right? Between UPS, USPS, it doesn't matter. Going to Arizona from PA was always in that like, I don't know, maybe $9, $10 range-ish, somewhere around there. However, this with the new Ground Advantage, this going to Arizona, not even in a flat rate, I didn't have to use priority. I used a 10 by 7 by 3 box, 2 pound range, going to Arizona was only $7.18. So that came in cheaper than the priority mail. So that's a good thing. And now it's not going to probably be like that for every zone, depending on where it's going, but I've never had to pay that amount sending a 2 pound item over towards the West Coast, period. Nowhere near the West Coast, right? And once I get like in that West Coast range, things kind of go up from there. So, and that's why I try to use flat rate envelopes as much as I can. But so that was a win, man. That was a win. And like I was saying though, besides that being a win, because I'm just going to start using that. I don't even care if it's a little bit slower, but that's over the course of a year, man. That's going to save so much money. But the other aspect I like and why I don't mind the price hike as much is the fact that they give us the $100 insurance, even on the first class packages, if you can call them that still. But those items under a pound, it's worth it to pay the little bit extra for that insurance, because we all know how the USPS loses packages, man, right? It's a bunch of bull. I got a package I just had to refund recently for that very reason. It's just stuck somewhere out in Neverland. Like, what is that? Well, now in that case, at least I can recoup that money, of course. So, you know, my little $7, $8, $9 item get lost and they can't find it and it stops tracking. Well, you gonna give me my $7, $8 $7-8 back, right? So for that peace of mind, I'll give them a little extra price. Like, the more I thought about it, the more I'm just like, you know what, on average, this is going to bring down my total shipping costs overall, right? And then after that, just to know that if you do lose one of my packages, now you're going to compensate me for that package. Me personally, I think it's worth it. And y'all know how I get in fourth quarter, right, with packages. Getting lost, slowing, like, now you can just be like, you know what, if it get lost, because on Walmart, if a package don't show up, and if it get lost, like for instance, eBay has a thing where as long as it's marked delivered, right, they don't make you pay. And Amazon has seller protections too, as long as you buy your shipping through Amazon. Well, ain't none of that on Walmart, right? If a customer claims they didn't get their packages, kind of SOL, which is one of the aspects of Walmart, selling on Walmart, that sucks at this point. Hopefully they fix that, but it is what it is. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. Well, at least in this case, if the package is lost, that is, not necessarily marked as delivered, but if it's lost, because if it's marked as delivered, you won't get paid. But if it's lost, at least I can recoup those funds back through the UPS, right? So I think it's a win. Just printing out these labels so far, what I've done on items that's over 2 pounds, on the first class items, and just the more I think about it, I think that this could be a win for us, and I think that it can bring down our overall shipping costs throughout the course of a year. I really believe it will, man. So, I mean, that remains to be seen, but if you use it right and you use it the majority of the time over the other options, which I think you probably will, because it's just going to be cheaper. I honestly, I don't care about speed at this point, like how fast it's going to get there over how much money. If I can save hundreds or thousands over the course of the year, it's still what, 2 to 5 business days? I mean, people will be all right. If they want more, or if they want it faster, what you can do, you can give them the option to purchase shipping. It'll get there sooner, all right? But if not, this is how long it's going to take. So that's all I wanted to do, man. I wanted to touch base with y'all on this wonderful Monday morning. I got to get these air conditioners and things going. It's supposed to be like 80 something today, and it get hot up in here. So I'll talk to y'all again soon this week. And also, I just want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. I hope you can find something on this channel that is helpful. I do got a group. There's about 11, 12 people in there right now. I did a call last week. There was only one person on it, but that's okay. We had a good discussion for about an hour and a half. Especially if you're new, man, you can get your questions answered. If you need to be walked through on something, I can. And the guy I was talking to, Chris, both of us, we both sell on eBay, Walmart, Amazon. So like whatever questions you got, I even sell on Mercari. I really don't sell on Poshmark. So if there's Poshmark sellers out there, join the group so y'all can offer up some info. But on the main platforms that most people sell on, there's pretty much not too many questions that you can't get answered or things that you can't get help with. And I would like to do these calls at least once a week. I got it to once a week. We can get on, we can talk about any issues, or we can just talk about strategies and things that we can do, things that we might see coming down the pipe. You know, seek solutions to the everyday problems that we have as resellers, as business owners, okay? But again, welcome to the new subscribers. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so that you're notified next time I upload another video, and I'll talk to y'all again soon.